guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nelsoncutie. If you would like to see how I created this peachy coral look, just keep watching. Okay guys, so the first product I'm using is the Too Faced concealer, and I'm just taking a concealer and applying it on my eyelid area only, and just taking a brush and a beauty blender just to even out the concealer. Then a new palette I'm using today is the Colourpop Sweet Talk, which is a corally, peachy, spring type of palette. The first color I'm using is called Work It, which is kind of like a mustard light brownish color, and it's matte. Then to deepen up that crease area, I'm going in with this light matte brown eyeshadow called West Side. And I'm just applying it in my crease area, and I did layer this eyeshadow at least 3 or 4 times just to get the color payoff. Then for a cut crease, I'm using the L.A Girl Pro Concealer just to cut my lid area only. And doing the cut crease, it does take me a long time to evenly cut my crease area. Then on top of that concealer, I'm using Catch Me, which is a beige matte eyeshadow. I started to apply this on top to get a better payoff once I apply this coral matte eyeshadow. Sometimes you need like a white base if you're using a lighter eyeshadow color. So pretty much I'm just packing that color onto my lid area on top of that Catch Me eyeshadow. Just to kind of give you that corally, peachy look. And I did have a little fallout, but I'm not concerned with the fallout. And again, I'm just repeating the same step, and I did take my finger just to give me more of a pigmentation of that matte eyeshadow. And for the deepen up the outer corner area, kind of give like a gradient effect, I went in with ICYMI, which is a matte deep coral eyeshadow. And I'm just applying that on the outer corner area and just taking a brush just to blend that into that metal eyeshadow. Then to deepen up the outer corner area, I'm using Feel Free, which is kind of like a matte brownish maroon color. And again, I'm just going back in with a brush just to blend out any harsh lines on the outer corner of my eye area. Kind of give me like a V cut shape at the end. And just in case you do lose your eyeshadow, that second eyeshadow, I just went back in and reapplied that and just blended it out evenly. Then for concealer, I'm going back in with the Too Faced concealer, and I'm just applying it underneath my eye area only. For foundation, I did apply it off camera. I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant foundation, which is hands up my favorite foundation. And I'm just applying the concealer in my underneath my eyes. Definitely don't miss or skip applying the concealer around your nose area. To brighten up the inner corner of my eye area, I'm using a Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I think I'm using the shade Medium. And I'm just applying it in the inner corner area only, just to brighten up the inner corner of the my eye area. Then to set the concealer into place, I'm using Nye Banana powder. And I'm just pressing the powder into my skin, and then later, whatever is left over, I'm just taking a brush and just removing the leftover powder. To set my foundation into place, I'm using MAC Mineralized Face Powder in Dark Deep. And I'm just taking it and just dabbing it onto my face instead of swirling it on your face, so that way you won't disturb any of your foundation. So basically you just want to dab it on. For bronzer, I'm using a Bobbie Brown bronzing powder in Deep. And then I'm using the same bronzing powder just to contour my nose area. Now when I contour my nose area, I like to take the bronzer all the way up to my brow bone area, just to give you more of a contour defined nose. For blush, I'm using MAC Peaches blush, which is a corally matte blush. For highlight, I'm using Dose of Color, Desi and Katy, Chasing the Sun. But before I apply the highlighter, I like to go in and spritz my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Let me tell you, this highlighter goes a long way. It's a lot. It's very intense. And I'm more of a subtle highlighter. So just in case if you run into this problem, you can always go back in with your face brush and just remove any of the highlighter. And it will kind of tone it down. And I'm just applying the highlighters on my forehead area and down the middle of my nose area. Then to brighten up my eye area, I'm using MAC Chromograph pencil, which is a nude color pencil. And I decided to use a brown liner, which is from Sephora. Because sometimes when you use a black eyeliner, it kind of makes it more dramatic, and I wanted this to be more of a subtle eye look. So I'm using a brown matte liquid eyeliner pencil. For mascara, I'm using MAC Extended Play Gigablack mascara. Then to brighten up the inner corner of my eye area, I'm using Garden Date, which is a metallic peachy coral eyeshadow. For lip pencil, I'm using Colourpop BFF3, which is a medium brown lip pencil. For lipstick, I'm using Colourpop times MakeupShayla OOUUUU, which is a peachy, creamy lipstick. And then I'm just applying it and going back over and realigning my lip area just to give it more of a define. And I like it matte, but sometimes I wanted a little bit more of a gloss. So I'm using Colourpop Time Iluvsarahii, which is a lip gloss. And guys, this completes the look. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to subscribe.